Well, a bit of a repeat from yesterday, just without the torrential downpours that we had. I'm Storm Track 12 meteorologist Les Still here with your Tuesday morning web forecast. And as we go on through the day today, the chill and the clouds are going to be around today, just like we had yesterday across the area here. A little bit of patchy fog and drizzle this morning. We may see that again overnight tonight. Probably not the drizzle, but at least the fog. And along with plenty of cloud cover around. Now, the sunshine will return as we head on through the afternoon hours tomorrow. And after that, we get in towards the weekend. We'll have kind of up and down as far as temperatures are concerned. Weak fronts will be coming across the area here. More of a wind shift line so than anything else. But behind them, they'll have a reinforcing shot of some cooler air with it. All right, take a look at what happened yesterday rainfall-wise. Look at the corridor from Kenansville through Greenville up to Ahoskie. 1 1/3 to almost 4 inches of rain fell along that corridor. And, well, here's what the radar looked like going back to yesterday afternoon. Now, what happened was we had the sea breeze front pushed inland, so you had that focus of the heavier rain from Duplin County up through Lenoir, Greene, Pitt, Martin, Bertie. That's where the heaviest rainfall was. Eventually, it started working its way eastbound as it went through the overnight period here. But take a look. As far as that corridor is concerned here, and you'll see what we're talking about as far as that heaviest rainfall, especially right south of Greenville along Highway 11 there, Dickinson Avenue, also south of Greenville Boulevard over towards Highway 264. Some of those numbers showing over 2 inches of rain coming down about an hour and a half to 2 hour period. So it came down fast and it came down heavy, and that's why we did have some of the minor street flooding across the area yesterday afternoon and evening hours. You'll see what I'm talking about here as far as daytime highs. You'll notice 59 in Edenton, 57 in Kinston, but you get on the other side of where that front made to. Look at Kenansville, 54 to 63 in Richland. So right there is where that boundary set up, and then just to the north side of that boundary is where we did have the heavier storms that formed in the afternoon and evening hours yesterday. Talking about temperatures not going anywhere on the backside of that boundary, boy, look at the last 24 hours out of Greenville for temperatures. 4 degrees, yeah, we were in the 50s yesterday morning. We stayed completely steady at 50 degrees all the way overnight and into the early morning hours, only dropping down to 49 degrees. Now, that same inland area from Greenville to Kinston to Kenansville potentially could be back into that low 60-degree range for the day today. Still chilly. Beaches potentially even to the low 70s, not completely out of the question with those northeasterly winds. Low clouds and fog possible overnight tonight, back down into the 40s in some spots. But as we head through the day tomorrow, clouds to start with, but by noontime we'll start to clear the skies out from west to east here, and that'll boost our temperatures back into the low to mid 70s as far as highs are concerned. Lots of low cloud cover, not only just here in eastern Carolina, but look, this morning from Boston to Jacksonville, Florida is where we are seeing the low clouds. We are tracking a cold front that's coming across the northern plains. A lot of that moisture is not going to be making its way here other than a few clouds, but we will see that sunshine across the Ohio Valley move into our neighborhood by tomorrow afternoon. But yeah, all that low cloudiness is banked up against the mountains for this morning, and that's pretty much going to be the case through much of the day today. Now, here's how things are going to play out as far as the jet stream level is concerned. You can see that next short wave rotating down with the front sitting back here around the polar vortex. For us, yeah, upper levels, west-southwesterly winds. So that's why I think as soon as we get this cloud deck out of here tomorrow, we're going to warm temperatures back up. And then you will notice that the trough kind of heads more with the colder air into the Ohio Valley and northern mid-Atlantic states than it does the direct discharge here into eastern Carolina. So by tomorrow afternoon, that trough rotates on through. We'll watch westerly winds start to break out. Upper level ridge kind of resituates itself here over the Gulf Coast states, so that warmer air is fleeing all the way out of the desert southwest coming to our way. And you'll notice that, a little weakness here off of the southeast coast, but as long as that upper level ridge stays down there over the Gulf of Mexico region and kind of pokes its way northeastbound here, that's going to be sunny conditions for us, warm conditions for us. Already, though, you can see the next trough starting to dig in here across the northern plains, and it looks like by Monday or Tuesday, that may start to have an impact as far as our weather is concerned. Look at future track here. We're going to be looking at those northerly winds, keeping the clouds banked up along the mountains here, especially across Virginia, North Carolina. They start to see the cloud cover break up a little bit as they head down towards South Carolina. But you'll notice by tonight, we're still in the clouds, but tomorrow, more of a west-southwesterly wind out ahead of that front will break the cloud cover up. and we'll see temperatures soar into the low to mid 70s. You'll notice a wind shift line with just a few clouds coming through with that front late tomorrow night going into the early morning hours on Thursday. So there's that front coming through, a little bit of a cool down shot coming our way. In the tropics, we're keeping our eye on this area of low pressure east of the Bahamas, getting really sheared out and probably going to get caught by the trough as it makes its way off of the coast. But it's something to watch. Now, this may be a little bit more something to watch. Slow potential development here, but a lot of our forecast models a week to 10 days from now are still keeping this in the Bahamas where that other low pressure system is. So we'll watch it. A lot of dry air for it to fight off. It'll be a slow process, but it is something we'll continue to track and alert you to should anything develop. Patty is the next named Atlantic storm. So here's your planning forecast. Lots of clouds for the next couple hours here, but eventually by tomorrow morning, we'll start to break the cloud cover up. Sunshine, there's that reinforcing shot of cooler air for Thursday. Warm back up into the mid-70s on Friday ahead of the next weak front that comes through, drops us back into the low to mid-70s on Saturday. Then we warm back up again ahead of that next trough as we head in through the day on Sunday. Have yourself a good Tuesday. Make sure you stay warm. I'm Storm Track 12 meteorologist Les Still.